but what are some of the other pitfalls that you could think of that might be a little taboo to talk about that we just want to be real and share with our students?
I'll take this one first because there's one. About 3 months after I first started working remotely, I went through a pretty terrible relationship separation, and I was in my head constantly. There was nobody there that I could talk to, so I was immediately, I'd think in my head, and that would affect my work. It wasn't any of the best work that I did, and that was really hard. You'd stare at the same four walls. I mean, no matter where you would walk to or try to do something, you still didn't have anybody to talk to. So that also goes on to the fact of find a support system when you work remotely of people you can talk to. Your team members, I mean, they're there for you, especially somebody like Chance that has the company. I mean, he's good friends with these guys that he's also business partners with. You can talk to these guys about this kind of stuff. They've been through it too. They can help.
How many of you are in a relationship? All right, and then at home, raise your hand. Oh, I can't see those guys. Sorry. I would say talk about it first. If you know, because you guys are going to graduate, you're going to split. Maybe you're not going to go to the same city. Talk about what happens, right?
Yeah, I mean,
before it happens.
Yeah, we talked about, having a hard time disconnecting when you're there. I mean, if you're in a relationship and you have a partner, they're going to say, hey, why are you in your office at 6 or 7 o'clock at night? I want to watch this TV show down here on the bed. And you have to set those clear guidelines and be very defined about that of like, hey, I work remotely. I have this client that's over in California. I have this client in the UK, and I need to be online at this time. I work very closely with a lot of teams in India, so I'm online very early in the morning, sometimes 5, 6 in the morning, to work with those guys, and you just have to account for that as well.
This isn't very controversial, but if you travel a lot, especially in South America, sometimes getting really good internet can be a problem. So in Rio, the fastest in my building, the fastest I could get was 15 down and like 2 or 3 up, which isn't, it could be worse, but it's enough to, stream video and do everything, but it's just barely enough. I want to download something, and it's a few gigs, I'm going to have to wait. And honestly, in other parts of Brazil, you might get like 5. So it just depends. Like there's actually a great website, nomadlist.com, and you've seen it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so you can basically set all these filters. You're like, I want to live in a safe area near a beach with 50 megabits or faster internet in the Western Hemisphere or the Eastern Hemisphere, and it will list all those countries and tell you what it costs there to live each month. So yeah, check it out, nomadlist.com. Very, very useful website.
And if you don't mind me jumping in, something I want you to take note to that you've probably experienced too is, especially in our VR world, is upload speed. A lot of times they're like, I got to turn in my project at 11:59 and I'll get this message of, it was taking 2 hours to upload. You got to know your upload because most people advertise their download speeds. Make sure you're asking about the upload speeds as well.
I think my biggest pitfall is the dang rooster. That's, I just,
Well, Michael said he's up at 5 a.m., so maybe we can get some help on that farm.
Don't worry, I'll come get him for you off the farm.
Well, on the technical side, I do live a bit out in the sticks, and it took forever to get fiber optic even close where I could have a decent internet. That was after electricity. That was
still in the 1900s, though, right?
So. Anyway, I think for me, I've had to really work hard at disconnecting. It's so easy to walk up to my computer and just see if I got an email.
Hardest man, hardest working man in show business. Right?
Pardon me?
I said you're the hardest working man in show business.
Oh, I'm trying to change my image a little bit. Can you help me with that?
I can. I can. We'll connect that to farming somehow.
Music and farming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I find that to have been a big challenge for me, and I don't have a problem staying focused. Some people might say that. They can drift a little easier when they're not around an office environment or in the middle of a working project. I've just never had that problem. I'm the opposite. Come on, where's the off switch? It's got to be here somewhere. You just turn it off for a minute. So that's something I've had to learn to do. I don't know that that's a pitfall. It is a pitfall, really.